Good morning, North High. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I like the creativity.
What I like best is working with the kids.
We get to go out and do things to help out the community.
Like, you can take the camera home and you can do your own shots.
The program is just you get to work with other students, preparing food and everything. So it's hands-on and everything, and our teacher's there every step of the way.
Hello, I'm Lincoln Stewart, and I'm in the Foods program for the IB. And this program is basically students who feel that their career or future could be in foods or working in restaurant management or anything like that.
I'm in the IMP program. I actually was wanting to go to Tech High, but then I was like, no, we're going to have a program here that's much better than Tech High. So then I decided to do that with Ms. Green.
I'm in the Hospitality and Tourism CTE program, and I decided to join it because I thought it would be a fun and interesting experience to get me more familiar with the hospitality world.
As of now, I am in the robotics club, and I've been part of the robotics club since my 7th grade year in middle school, and so I wanted to continue it.
I'm in the IBCP's Teaching Academy, and I decided to join this because I have that drive to help people when I can. I believe this program will help me in the future because it's giving me the information and the experience I would need to help me out later on when I go for the career. It's giving me the background information and the experience that I would need instead of it being just diving head first with the college courses and then straight into teaching. It would be, I would have this course, then I have college stuff, and then when I get into the career, I already have that much experience under my belt, so I'll be all right.
It kind of gave me an introduction, especially because I want to be an engineer in the future. It gave me kind of an introduction of what engineers do and how they do it, and then the problem solving and the process.
Well, since I want to go to computer science when I grow up, obviously having a computer science education is very useful when I go to college and everything. When I leave high school, I'll have a portfolio and I'll be Adobe certified. Me being able to just be creative and do things that I've never done before, experiencing just different things, the things that I've experienced in this class I've never done in any other class.
I think it will help me get an actual job in restaurant business or management, and when talking to other restaurants trying to get a job, I can show them I serve safe and showing them that I'm already experienced in this section of work.
The program will help me in the future because in many jobs and careers you have to deal with customers, and I think it's a great experience for me to get more involved with people and know how to deal with them.
I believe that it will give me a successful career path in the hospitality and hotel industry, and it will set my future up for if I want to work somewhere or want to be a part of some community or some group. I have the knowledge and I'm ready to do so.
It's helped me a lot, and I know the other interns that I work with really enjoy it. It's more educational, and it teaches you a lot more than what you would just learn going straight from high school into college about it, and so you'll have a little bit more background.
It's a wonderful program. The teacher's wonderful. You get to make some good food. Get to eat it all the time too. So it's a great program to be in.
If anyone is considering to join the program, you should do it because it's better to try it out and see if you like it instead of just pushing it off. And I'd also say that it's very fun, it's very inclusive, and we would love for anyone to be part of the program.
You should join. It's an amazing opportunity.
Just have fun with it. Just have fun.
I think that they should just have fun and be creative. Join it because you want to and because you're passionate about photography, videography. Just if you're passionate about something, go for it. Like if you really want something, go for it.
Seniors are graduating juniors. If you want to attend prom, you must have all 75 of your student service learning hours completed and submitted by the end of April. No exceptions.
Miss Mattingly will be giving out good standing for the month of February all next week in the cafeteria during 4th mod. Remember, you will need 4 months plus April to attend prom. Please be sure to get your stamp. On Monday, March 11th, we have a Chromebook check. Students need to bring their devices fully charged. Additionally, all students in grades 9 through 11 will take a state survey on Monday. Early this week, Washington County Public Schools hosted National History Day, in which AP History students from across the county competed for top honors. The following North High students were recognized for their efforts and will represent Washington County at the state level in May. Josh Clemmer for his exhibit titled The Silent Holocaust, Tragedy and Triumph of the Guatemalan Civil War. Anna Berkschneider for her documentary titled First Triumphant in Changing American Retail, then America's First Retail Tragedy. The Story of Montgomery Ward. Del Carden, Nina Smith, and Hannah Zegger for their group documentary titled Fast Food, America's Greatest Tragedy. Congratulations to all AP World History students who competed, and good luck to our 5 North High students as they represent our county and school at the Maryland State competition. Class of 2019, 3 items that need your attention. Number 1, get on your Google Classroom page and vote for your class song and class quote. Voting ends today by 11 p.m. Number 2, get on your Google Classroom and put your pictures in the senior slideshow. Pictures are due by April 30th. If you are interested in being a part of Baccalaureate, please see Luke Coulter or Sydney Hyman.
I've always loved the connections that I can make with other cultures and with new people by speaking a foreign language. I've been able to travel and to help people in all sorts of situations and make new friends, and obviously meet my husband through speaking Spanish, and I love sharing that knowledge and those skills with my students.
I became a language teacher because I love languages. I find them fascinating. I think it's really cool the way people on the planet can talk about the same thing but have a different perspective of through their language of something as simple as telling time. I like traveling, so when I go to countries where a different language is spoken, I like to try to speak the language, communicate with the local people in their language. And I just want to share this passion with my students.
Because when I was in high school, I had the opportunity to take Spanish, and I had some really awesome Spanish teachers, and they were great, and they were fun, and they made class fun, and I really just loved going to Spanish class. And so when I decided to go to college, I decided that I was going to major in Spanish because I wanted to get more people involved in languages in general, and Spanish, obviously, because that was my favorite one. And so I decided to become a Spanish teacher to get more people interested in the language and convey my passion to my students.
I originally took French in high school because my sister and my cousin took French. There was no real goal to it other than my family members had taken it. And little by little, in French 1, I was actually a B- student. And I just kept with it, and I studied each and every year and continued to prepare for college. And I actually was uninspired during college. And my French teacher, my first year at college, said, "Who wants to go study in France?" And I thought, what the heck, why not? I'm not liking anything else. And it was that opportunity to use everything I had gained in high school in the first year of college to put it into real life situations in France. And that's when I knew I had fallen in love with the language.
I became a language teacher because of my Hispanic background. But my whole idea of teaching was to help students the same way teacher helped me in 12th grade when I was going the wrong way. So that's why I decided to do it. it became a responsibility for me to teach everybody around me about the culture and how diverse we are in this world, and the importance of acknowledging this diversity and respecting others. It has evolved from just using the language to becoming an ambassador of the Hispanic culture in the school, in the community, and trying to make people realize that there's something else besides what they're living right now.
Frau Watson here. I teach German at North Hagerstown High School because German is super fun. I loved German when I was in school, in high school and in college, and I decided that I would continue studying it even though I was an international business major. The German I decided to add to make a second major, and then German education is the third major. By becoming a school teacher, I took very seriously that I was going to have the opportunity to be a small part in the lives of young adults as they pass through my doors. Many of them trying to figure out who they are and where they need to be in this world. And I get to help with that, and that's so super cool by being a teacher that I get to witness that. In the German classroom, we have so much fun. We quickly learn when we come in here that we're part of a big family, that some of us will make each other crazy and that others will be just as quiet as church mice. But it's an interesting environment to be in the German classroom. It's like no other you'll have in the building. And I love that about my classroom. I love my students, and they're my family, and this is the best job.